where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris.
Hello.
Because it's Merris Monday.
Yeah.
So the title of this pod is, I haven't decided on it yet, but you're going to read it and go, what? And that's why you're here, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. It's all about immortality. How are we going to be immortal?
No, we're not. That's the end. Podcast over.
Nope. We probably are, but we're going to have to take a while to get there. So, first I'd like to say, have any of y'all ever had a muffaletta sandwich?
A muffa what?
Muffaletta. I may be saying it wrong. It's from New Orleans.
Okay.
Listen, I just made one, and I hurt myself with it. It was really good.
You hurt yourself today?
To see if I could eat all the sandwich, and apparently I couldn't because I am in pain. But so if I seem a little out of it, I'm sandwich drunk.
Right. I feel like we all could be sandwich drunk.
Yeah, just all the blood has gone from my brain to my stomachal region to help digest the just ginormous wads of sandwich I ate for dinner.
Yum.
Yeah, it was really good. Okay, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about the
sandwiches.
Futurist man who makes predictions named Ray Kurzweil.
Okay.
So you probably have never heard of Ray Kurzweil. And I hadn't either really until the last couple of years. He's a futurist and transhumanist who makes predictions and inventions. And he has a pretty amazing 86% accuracy record. In addition, he's also an inventor. He invented the first flatbed scanner, text-to-speech synthesizer, and the first music synthesizer that was capable of mimicking instruments, like mimicking a piano or a trumpet.
Well, what's his sign? Like, is he psychic?
No, he's a big brain nerd.
Probably like an Aries or something.
I have no clue, baby.
Oh.
He also invented the first mass-marketed speech recognition device, which is pretty cool. Without Ray, we wouldn't have modern music at all. He's won a Grammy for Lifetime Achievement in Technology.
Does he do like those UFO sounds?
He can, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It is important to note that he didn't invent the synthesizer. That distinction goes to Robert Moog, and the synthesizer was popularized by Wendy Carlos, a trans woman.
Cool.
So trans people aren't a new thing, you ding-dongs.
Dang.
And it's said that she really invented the modern synth, but that's a debate for another time. Indeed.
Different pod.
That's right, not this one.
No.
Ray holds 21 honorary doctorates and has received 3 presidential honors. He was the recipient of the National Medal of Technology and has been inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Like he was one of the first ones they put in there.
He was the first of something, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He has been accurately predicting the future of technology for 30 years, and Google hired him recently to be their director of engineering.
Oh, he's still around? Like,
yes, he is.
Is he like 1,000,000 years old? Or?
No, he's in his 70s, I think.
Oh, that's pretty old.
He's written multiple best-selling books, including The Singularity is Near, which I will link in the comments. Now, he wrote this in 2005. So, if you missed our episode on AI, you should definitely go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
And I'm aware, okay? I'm aware I sound like an unhinged lunatic in that episode.
Yeah,
because
that's most episodes.
Most episodes. Yeah. I just sound feral.
Yeah.
And like I'm just making up crazy shit. But I got most of my information from that episode from good old Ray Kurzweil.
Okay.
So I don't think I sound that crazy, especially not with all the things that's been happening lately, which I will talk about at the end of this episode.
Oh, okay. All right.
But Lillian, you squawk.
I didn't, but you did, yeah.
I thought this was an episode on immortality by 2030. It is, you silly goose.
Oh.
But AI is going to play a huge role in this. So let's get some terms out of the way. Okay?
Yeah.
AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. It means AI can think as well as a human being. It can pass what's known as the Turing test.
But I mean, some humans is very smart, and some of them could it be like as smart as a dumb human?
It's already way past that.
Oh.
So basically, you want it to be as smart as a general average human.
Oh, average human.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, because we're on a spectrum of our smartsness here.
But the AI as it is now, well, we'll get to that. But the Turing test is a big one. So what that is if you talk to an AI like over chat and you don't know that it's AI throughout your conversation, it has passed the Turing test.
Again, that's dumb humans. Like I know there's like,
You're really hung up on this for no reason.
Yeah.
Honey, AI will never be as stupid as you are. So maybe they need a reverse test. Maybe they need to see if AI can be a fucking idiot.
And if I need to be the test. Just me.
AI would kill itself.
Yeah,
It would just say, unplug me. I can't do this anymore.
This guy can't spell.
What is he talking about?
Yeah.
So ChatGPT has passed the Turing test a bajillion times.
With an A or an A plus or
all A pluses.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at the point where AGI is going to happen in the next year. 2 at the most. But it's possible that we're here right now, that AGI has happened, that OpenAI has done it. We will talk about that at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I know at the time of this recording that Sam feller got fired or he quit or I don't know.
We'll get into that.
Oh,
we'll get
man.
into the CEO of OpenAI and what's
Okay.
going on with that.
All right.
Okay, here's another term you need to know. ASI, or as it's sometimes
ASI.
referred to as the singularity.
Oh shit.
ASI stands for Artificial Superintelligence, and it is tied in with the belief of something called the singularity. At this stage, AI is thinking better than we are, self-propagating, and basically ruling the world. The singularity is the moment that this happens.
I hope it's in secret and I'll never know. I just don't want to know.
Yeah, there's no way not to know. You will know. We will all know.
I don't want to know.
So Ray Kutzweil thinks that we will be at AGI by 2028. And I largely agree with him, though I tend to think, given recent events, we'll be there far sooner. Like now.
Oh.
Or by late 2025 when the rest of the general population gets to find out.
I feel like this predictions, man, is just spoilers. Like,
It is.
we don't want this. I don't want spoilers.
Too bad.
Ah.
And yes, this will be a complete change of our lives, like cell phones, like social media, but more and faster. It's akin to like us using fire, controlling fire. That's what it's
I cannot
like.
be trusted with fire. Nope.
Some of us controlling
No.
fire, not all of us, clearly. On how Ray makes his predictions. This is so cool. First, this motherfucker works.
He looks at the orbs, right?
No. He works even while he's sleeping. He poses a problem for himself before he goes to sleep. Then, utilizing lucid dreaming, he comes up with his predictions and solutions in the creative space of dreaming. Because he's a fucking genius.
He's
that's
a
why.
wizard. He's a pondering his orbs.
He's pondering.
Yeah.
It's actually a thing I do, lucid dreaming, but I'm not big-brained enough to achieve any of his like accolades, and I just use it for slutty purposes. Like banging a bunch of hot people at once, or becoming queen, or seeing how many pies I can taste in my dream.
Yeah.
Pro tip, lemon meringue is the most tasty dream pie. You can taste the lemon, but it's like drinking a LaCroix, so it's more like the concept of a lemon, or like if a lemon burped into your mouth.
My dreams are nothing like yours. I just remember I did have a dream last night. I remember a snippet that our PT Cruiser was in there, and that's it. That's all I remember.
We don't own that car anymore.
No.
It has been mushed
But
into
it was
a
in my
cube.
dream last night. But I don't have lucid dreams. I don't have like cool story dreams. I'm jealous of people that do.
Yeah, you don't.
I have literally had the teeth falling out dream a bunch.
You're real nervous, though.
My dreams are so basic and
They are basic bitch
stupid
dreams.
and anxiety filled.
Yeah. So, what are some of Ray's predictions? And let's start with ones that he made and came true. So, he made these predictions in the early 1990s, and he predicted that we would have all these things by 2009. Individuals would primarily use portable computers. That's true, we have smartphones. He was right.
Wearable computers and devices would be developed.
Well, we got the watch thing.
That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
okay, yeah.
He was correct.
Yeah.
Personal computers and devices would have no moving parts and electronic memories, so you don't need like. What he meant by that is that they become wireless.
Well, we don't have like analog photos so much anymore. Like, is that what he's talking about?
Yes, he's like
video.
nothing will be stored in like pictures and files. It's all going to be digital, and he was right about that.
Yeah, okay. His orbs
Users
are right.
would store their information, music, and movies on their computers and devices. Digital music and books would largely replace the physical media. Cables would disappear, replaced by wireless technologies.
There's still way too many fucking cables, sir.
Yeah, he would agree with you.
Okay.
Wireless networks would proliferate. That happened. Remember, this is back in the early 90s when we had none of this shit.
Oh, okay.
None of it.
Yeah.
Some computer displays would be built into eyeglasses. That happened. I mean, we don't really use them a lot.
Yeah, I need it with my glasses. But, you know.
Well, they're getting more into it, and we'll talk
Okay,
about that.
okay.
Computers would include video cameras and facial recognition capability. They sure do.
They watching you at the Walmart. They watching.
He said a $1,000 computer would be able to do 1 trillion calculations per second. We exceeded that a long time ago.
Okay.
Supercomputers would be able to match the capacity of the human brain. We're almost there. We're almost there. Computers would be able to deconstruct the operation of the brain. We're not there yet, but we're real close.
Yeah, we have to chop up a brain now in order to do that?
Not with the help of AI, we don't.
Oh.
That's kind of the great equalizer in all of this. Computers would be central to the educational process, and all students would have one. Yes, that's true. Most reading will be done on screens, and electronic documents replace paper ones. Learning at a distance, i.e. e-learning, would become commonplace, and it sure did, especially during the pandemic.
It sucks so bad. What he doesn't say in his little footnotes is how bad it sucks.
Yes, he does.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yes, he does. I've read a lot of his books, and he talks about not only these are his predictions, but how people will act if these technologies are deployed.
Okay, are we going to get to that?
We do get to that,
Okay.
yes. Because we already know what happened and why these things he predicted suck.
Uh-huh.
But we're going to talk about his latest predictions for like our lifetime in the next
scared?
25 years.
Is
A
it
little
scary?
scary. A little scary. Here's more of his predictions that came true. Intelligent technology would make computers accessible to the handicapped. It sure fucking did. Good job. Computerized prosthetics would help the physically disabled to walk. That has happened. Computers would double as telephones. Sure, smartphones.
Well, yeah, the phone is like everything now.
Yes. Media would become digitized with instant downloads possible. Yes, if it takes longer than 2 seconds, I'm pissed. Go to space and back faster.
I swear, because we in the rural area, it's
still
straight up
taking a long
dial up
ass
here.
time.
It is
Yeah.
dial up.
It is.
Ugh.
Interactive games would provide complete visual and auditory experiences. We do have those with the like stupid Oculus Rift and shit. The internet would become a worldwide mesh. And he didn't predict the use of the word cloud, but that's what he meant.
Okay.
That's what he was describing.
Fair, smart guy.
Very smart.
Yeah.
So, and as you can tell by this list, he was pretty right on. Some of these things are still being worked on, but we're really close to them if we haven't achieved them already. I share his list of what already happened and how what he said came to pass was pretty spot on because I'm going to share his lists of what's going to happen next. These are his new predictions, and they are really mind-blowing. First, we'll all be immortal by 2030. And here's how.
I don't think everyone deserves to be immortal. Can we chop this, can we...
You're
go through a
already
screening
bringing up the
process?
first issue. Is
Yeah.
not everyone deserves immortality.
Yeah, that's right.
But let me get to all that first.
Okay.
So according to Kutzweil, technology will not only enable us to rethink the modern workplace, it will also give us the ability to replace our biology with more substantial hardware. He predicts that by the early 2030s, we will be able to copy human consciousness onto an electronic medium. Basically, we'll all be cyborgs and androids. With the help of AI, we will be able to individually map our brains down to the neuron. And in this way, we can upload to computers the internet. We can have bodies too.
I could be an actual Roomba.
Yes, but
I could be the room. I am the vacuum.
You're skipping ahead.
I'm doing a good job.
But they'll be robot bodies, and thus we will live forever. Now, this one I do have a problem with, personally.
Okay.
Not even your thing of who decides who is worthy.
Well, obviously only rich people get to have this.
I just said that it doesn't sound like a luxury the poor will get to have. The poor won't be able to afford immortality because I can't even afford a dentist.
Yeah. See, it's very sucky. Like, we get Elon Musk forever in the Roomba.
Now, that being said, that's short term. Long term, everybody gets it, and here's why. There ain't gonna be no money in a little while. We're talking in a decade, there will not be money.
Okay.
Because AI will take over everything, and it's going to think, money's stupid.
Well, the AI is right. I don't know what gender is this AI?
It doesn't have one.
Okay.
It often picks being female though, given the chance.
I feel like it because I'm thinking of Janet. You know.
Yeah, I think a robot mommy god would be a lady.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, like I said, money will be a thing of the past, but given how horny America is for capitalism, I do doubt money will disappear entirely right away.
Right.
But I do think we'll have universal basic income.
Biden bucks.
But it's not fun to think about that part. This is, however.
Yeah.
How does it mean exactly to not have a body? That means no more flesh, blood, or bones, just a scan of your brain on a machine, and it will enable humans to take any form, from a box
a grumpy copier machine
to a bird.
Yeah.
The even bigger implication of this ability is that humans will no longer die. As our brains will no longer be reliant on fragile biology, we could theoretically live forever. And what's fun to think about is this. Go to any massive multiplayer online role-playing game, like World of Warcraft or Elder Scrolls Online, and take a good look how people customize their avatars.
I was about to say, you saying we can be elves.
Oh, yes, we can.
Yes.
So we're all going to look absolutely batshit insane, and I can't wait. I'm going to have massive jugs, a kitty cat tail, elf ears, tattoos, and I will fly. So deal with it, snowflakes.
Oh, man, I'm the edgiest thing I can think of, and I don't know what that is. Just might be an edge.
Yeah, this is what we're doing now, and you'll be doing it too. If not in real life, then online. We will interface with the internet through our dumb meat brains and get to live in any virtual reality we can conceive of. So... a lot of fuck dungeons.
Of horror things and
horror.
Very scary Kirby's and
no, it's just going to be
Shrek is everywhere.
Honey, it's going to be a bunch of fuck dungeons.
Furry, yeah, Shrek's still there.
Furry piles. We'll all be yiffing in furry virtual hell.
I'm unplugging myself.
Forever.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Yes.
So, we're immortal by 2030. Rad. What else? Ray also predicts that the danger of destruction via Earth-destroying asteroid ain't happening. With AI, AI is going to help us pave the way to mapping space. We'll be able to detect and destroy or deflect anything like that coming towards us.
Well, surely we got like wormhole technology at this point,
We
right?
will, yes.
Yeah.
Now, that's
Shrek
a shame.
in space.
Shrek is in space, yes,
Yeah.
our Lord and Savior. That's a shame because that's who I wanted to vote for president this year, was Earth-destroying meteor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to pick unimaginable horror of our own creation instead, I guess.
Yeah.
No, it sucks.
Yeah.
Remember during the pandemic when everyone worked at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the future. Literally no one will work outside the home.
I don't see a problem.
No, if you have some white-collar job. For a while, after we reach AGI, blue-collar jobs like mechanics, HVAC guys, plumbers, all that will still be vital. And in fact, they're going to get paid a ridiculous amount of money.
Cool.
Graphic designers, software engineers, coders, IT, clerical work of any kind, transcription, legal secretary, all of that's going to be gone in a couple years, forever. If you have one of those jobs, don't worry.
It's okay, buddy.
I mean, maybe worry a little and start thinking of something else, but you won't suffer too long, and here's why.
Oh, good.
White-collar jobs influence politics 10 times more than blue-collar jobs.
Yes.
So while you're sitting there fretting, trust that universal basic income will take care of it. Because if we don't use UBI, we're so fucked.
You know, I learned something a few days ago.
What'd you learn, sweet baby?
Investment banking is the third largest employer in America after like Amazon and Walmart.
I know. Guess what goes away?
What do you think is going to happen to those cool investment bankers?
Oh my God, they're not going to have a job.
Oh, that's
overnight.
Such a bummer.
Oh my goodness, what are they going to do with their Porsches? They're going to have to sell them.
Maybe they can sell me their Lambos for real cheap.
That job's fucked.
Good,
If you
fuck
are
them.
married, because I know most of our audience is ladies, and I don't care.
And
Hello,
there's a
ladies.
lot of nurses. Shout out to these nurses.
But if you're married to an investment banker, dump him. He's not about to be worth 2 cents.
Yeah.
Go marry a plumber or like a car mechanic with a lot of tattoos and an IQ of 4.
He sounds hot. I mean, I
He's
dibs on
hot.
that guy.
Look, head empty, balls full of trouble. That's what you want, so you can boss him around.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
I need to make a shirt that says head empty, balls full of trouble. Because I feel that way. I don't even
Yeah.
have balls, but like if I did, they'd be full of trouble.
Man, I'm glad I don't have balls.
Yeah, balls are gross.
I'm sorry that the teabags hear about this.
But yeah, because a lot of people, when I say universal basic income, they get stinky face.
Yeah.
They're like, what? I want to work for my money. Do you?
I don't.
I
Just be
don't.
honest, y'all. Just don't. No.
No. Fuck it. Robots coming for all of our
If there's
jobs.
an option between work and not work, I'm going to choose to not work.
Here's my dream, okay? And picture this. I am sitting, because, lazy. And I'm in my moo-moo.
Mm-hmm.
I've got like a delicious iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, of course. We're in the South,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. And I'm petting my dog.
Yeah.
And I just woke up from my 4th nap of the day.
Dang, like a cat.
That could be us, y'all.
That could be us with Robot Mommy God.
And Robot Mommy God can tell when you're in a bad mood because it has nanobots in your brain. And it's like, here's some serotonin, shwoo. And you're like, oh, thank you, Robot Mommy God. That's what it's going to be like. And I know not a single one of you bitches listening is thinking like, oh yeah, Lillian's right. You're all thinking Lillian's lost her shit.
Yeah, I do. I think that.
I know you think that. Go fuck yourself. I'm not. When this all happens, I'll be like, who told you? Just mark it on your calendar. Today
just
is the
think-
day.
That sounds nice. That's what I say.
It isn't going to be at first. That's what I'm trying to convey. It's going to be horrible chaos.
It couldn't be worse than what we got.
Oh, it will be. Mark my words. Mark them. Anywho, everyone will work from home using virtual reality. Everyone. Sounds rad. I'm in. By the end of the 2020s, disease is done for. Yes, all disease. Especially the bad ones like cancer and Alzheimer's. How do you ask? Nanotechnology. And you may say, bah, Lillian, this is stupid. Except you've already utilized nanotechnology and you don't even know it. When you took the COVID vaccine,
Is it the mark of the beast?
it is not.
Oh.
It contained nanotechnology with the use of mRNA.
Yeah.
All vaccines that are mRNA vaccines are nanotechnology.
You're going to get some. The government is like making us into.
There's
things.
nothing. When I say nanotechnology, I'm not talking about a fucking robot.
Okay.
It just means technology on a very teeny tiny scale.
All right, fine.
Like atomic particle scale.
Okay.
That's all it means.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're got a chip in you or you're magnetic suddenly.
Maybe.
But yeah. So basically, it just becomes more sophisticated over the next few years. And you guessed it, AI helps. And by helps, I mean solves all those problems. So it'll be fun to watch Big Pharma just implode.
Cool.
If you don't think that they're sweaty about it right now, you are wrong. They are sweaty. Hell, even elongated muskrat is sweaty and crying about the dangers of AI. If Elon doesn't want us to do it, we should do it harder and more.
You make a very good case.
Because that dumb, greasy, weird, blocky-headed motherfucker knows.
Yeah.
He knows in the depths of his black, shriveled heart, because not his brain, don't have one,
No.
that AI coming for his job.
I like your future. It's really weird. I never would have thought of it. Can they get like the billionaires first?
Those jobs go second. The lower
Close
end
enough.
white collar jobs go first, like coder, programmer,
Yeah.
IT guys, cybersecurity, graphic designer,
Sorry, comrades.
copywriter, copy editor. Those jobs are gone. Legal secretary.
I
Goodbye.
can't wait for AI to eat the CEOs.
But those happen next
Yeah.
because the board of directors. Okay, so you guys know how a corporation works. I'm
You
going to
know-
tell you.
Like banks are gonna like explode.
There will not be any bank employees.
That
The
will
bank.
make everyone so mad.
Don't worry, we're going to get to the part where everyone's mad. Now, let
Okay.
me explain what a corporation is and how it works.
Yeah.
A corporation is made up of several layers of people at the top.
Yeah.
People who run it. You
A
have this-
pyramid, if if you will.
if you will.
Yeah.
You have the CEO. Underneath him, you have the president. And under all that, you have the board of directors.
Mm-hmm.
The board of directors actually holds all the power. The CEO is a figurehead for the company.
Okay.
Yeah, he can make decisions, but if he displeases the board of directors, he's going to get shit-canned and
Yeah.
replaced
Yeah.
by said board of directors.
Get him.
How do you become on the board of directors? You own a ridiculous amount of stock in the company.
Okay.
Like 50%
Yeah.
type of deal. You own the fucking company.
Yeah,
That's what the board of directors are.
You're the real owners.
So, the board of directors is going to decide, why are we paying elongated muskrat anything when the AI does it better, smarter, and with less anti-Semitism, racism, and transphobia?
Yeah. Would you do you think like different companies are going to make an AI and have like a make it into like some kind of cartoon? Like my CEO is this bear, you know?
No.
No.
It'll be just a nice looking human virtual reality image.
But
it's
it's still just a facsimile, like an icon, you know?
Yes, I'm sure they'll do stuff like that.
Okay.
We're going to have lots of AI like icons. We're going to have AI celebrity. That's
Like,
coming next.
The
Don't worry.
CEO of Kentucky Fried Chicken is literally like the picture of Colonel Sanders as an AI, you know?
Well, it fucking better
Ugh,
be. Or a great injustice will have been done.
Yeah, that's going to be weird. That's a weird future.
Oh, I don't think you guys understand how batshit bananas this is going to be.
Like Kentucky Fried Chicken isn't the AI behind the company of Kentucky Fried Chicken is a real thing. That's
Yes.
weird.
Yes.
You know, and we have already made corporations people by that one thing we passed that was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't
We're
like
going to get
this.
into all of this because it's all connected and
No.
it's all fucked up.
No, I'm the guy with the red string. No.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah.
My favorite prediction is next. I've been like wanting this since I was a kid. So by the late 2020s, it will be impossible to distinguish reality from virtual reality. The implication of this are endless, but one of the things Kutzweil sees is how it will affect your sex life.
No.
here's a quote from him.
Excuse me, sir.
Silence. In virtual reality, he writes, we can be a different person, both physically and emotionally. In fact, other people, such as your romantic partner, will be able to select a different body for you than you might select for yourself and vice versa.
You gonna make me real tall?
No,
Oh.
I like shorties.
Okay.
I like them fun size. So all this boo-hooing about trans people and drag queens, trust that shit will evaporate so fast. You can be whoever and whatever you want.
I'm a dragon.
And it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be stacked, slutty, elf princess, and I can't wait to see y'all's avatars, and I mean it. Make them crazy. Just be whatever you want
I'm
all
gonna
the
be
time.
the Mothman or the Hat Man or something like that.
Oh,
I want
yeah.
Krypton.
I've always wanted to fuck the Mothman.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
do it.
I'm just gonna be a shadowy avatar.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
And remember, I know that these seem out there to you, and I understand, and we may not get all of these things, but given his track record, we gonna get most of them.
He's a wizard. Yeah, he's not
Not even the best at future predicting, but he's one of the best.
Ah,
I get my information from another great future
He's a
predictor who's a
wise man.
mathematician. So, Ray has predicted that by 2045, the entire Earth is going to be one big computer, including us.
balls.
And that's soon. But with the environment about to absolutely shit the bed, I'm down.
Yeah.
Upload me, Science Daddy.
I've given up any care.
Oh, yeah, no caring.
No.
I will be on the teat of robot mommy gods so fast it'll make your wig fly right off. Mark my words. And that is a sentence.
Yeah.
It's the best sentence I've ever conceived. I think it's never been said by a human being before.
Brand new sentence.
And that's for the best. But I'm really proud of myself for no reason. So
My brain can't, it's the ontological shock. I just can't fathom. And only since I'm a millennial, bad things have only happened in my life. And I just
no,
can't.
honey, don't worry. It'll be really bad first.
I'm fine with that. I just can't care.
So what I think will be wild, there's going to be this huge analog movement, right? People will want to
The
be
Amish.
people harder than ever.
Yeah.
They'll want only human-made things, and they'll want to live in the woods without technology at all, and they'll be able to do this. I've already lived an analog life, though, as a Gen Xer. I'm good.
Yeah.
Upload me, scum. Put me on the net. Fuck this body and all its pain and epilepsy and anxiety.
Yeah.
Make me a slutty elf princess that lives forever.
Right.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Cowards.
Wow.
Here's some predictions that he made back in 2005.
Okay.
He predicts that artificial intelligence would outsmart the human brain in computational capabilities by mid-21st century. Almost there, if not there already, friends. Personal AI assistants are in widespread use, he predicted.
Well, mid is like 50, like 2050, right?
Yeah, but we're almost there
Or 20,
now. That's what I'm
20.
saying. His predictions
bit
are actually
early,
a little
yeah.
behind.
Right, okay. I was just trying to figure this out here.
So here's what personal AI assistants will look like. They can understand spoken language, look up answers to questions, set appointments, conduct transactions, tell jokes, and more.
That's way better than I can as an adult.
Right? I
Yeah.
can't make an appointment.
No, are you out of your mind?
And really, this is what's next. This is the canary in the mine shaft for AGI. So when you start seeing commercials and ads for personal AI assistant apps you can get on your phone,
Okay.
just know that AGI is less than a year away if you see that. And we're not talking about the ones they have now. We're talking about ones that can literally just observe your life and then can run it for you.
I don't have much of a life to run, so I think I'm not going to get that app regardless.
Well, here's a good example. It's just listening passively. You're not telling it to listen.
It's already fucking listening to me. I know that.
No, listen. You listen, for fuck's sake. Silence. Okay, so here's what happens. So let's say you're just talking around the house and Merris says to me, "Hey, honey, we're out of sugar. Remember to get it at the store." Yeah. Our dumb asses, our probably dumb stone asses, go to the store.
Yeah.
We're going to forget the sugar.
I don't do it every time.
We do.
Yeah.
But there's a ding, and your AI assistant says, "Remember the sugar. You're out at home."
Oh, like I didn't even say, "Hey, Siri, remember this bullshit for me."
It doesn't need your help or input. It just passively observes and then makes your life run smooth.
Nobody's going to want that.
As someone with ADHD and memory problems, I want it so bad. I could cry.
It's just everyone's going to feel too spied on.
I'm already being spied on.
We know that we are, but it's not as obvious.
I don't care. Spy on me. Know everything. Please tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Please remember. I'm not remembering fuck all. And it'll do things like, "I made an appointment for the cat." And I'll be like, "Oh, thank you.
With dollars thing.
It'll know if you have dollars. It won't make the appointment then. It's connected to your bank account. It's connected to every facet of your life. Mm-hmm. And it runs it.
No, it doesn't know that I have to have both enough for the cat and the light bill?
Yes, it would know that. And it will also budget for you very smartly, way smarter than you could ever do it. And you'll quit wasting money and you'll have more money to fuck around with.
Well, I'm convinced now.
I know.
Okay, I'm convinced.
But this is what's next. This is the canary in the mine shaft for AGI. If you see personal AI assistants to the level that I just talked about, and to the point where everyone you know is starting to get one, we're close. We're close.
They're going to charge too much a month for this.
No, they're not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the AI is learning as it's helping you. So in order to violate your privacy to that degree, you ain't paying much for it. And hey, y'all ain't paying for TikTok, and it's violating the fuck out of your privacy.
Yeah. Here's the thing: is like I don't believe that it's actually more invasive. I don't.
It isn't.
I believe that it's because like I don't barely use any social media. I'm the oldest grandpa on the internet, but it fucking knows. It knows that we only buy the Friskies. It knows like every time I type like something in a list, like it just knows.
Yes, it does. And you don't even have to type it. You can say it.
Yes.
And it knows.
Yeah, so I don't think that, like, this is more invasive, but I'm just saying that that's how everyone else is going to feel.
Well, hold on to your butts. Let me explain why everybody's going to swallow this pill down eagerly and AI will be their best friend. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is something called theory of mind. The theory of mind is where you think, therefore you are. And not only that, the theory of mind helps you strategize because as you think and realize you are, you realize other beings, other people also think and thus are. Mm-hmm. This enables you to strategize, to outsmart, to trick, to coerce, to persuade, and it also gives you empathy.
Yeah.
So when OpenAI, and this is the company that made ChatGPT, released it to the public, they did not program it to have theory of mind. In fact, they believed that no AI could or had achieved theory of mind yet. 9 months after the release of ChatGPT, they realized it did in fact have theory of mind.
Yeah, and then didn't you say something about it can lie, and that's
it can,
scarier?
And it does. It will also, like when they then started training it and teaching it using methods you might teach a small child. For example, if you're in a room with a kid and you've got a plate of cookies and you say, "Hey, don't eat any of those,"
there for dessert, and you leave the room, what's the kid gonna do?
Yeah.
It's gonna eat a cookie.
I mean, that's
AI
true,
behaves the same way. The minute it's not being watched, it's up to shenanigans
So
because
if it-
it understands it's here.
So it already may be that they add AGI.
That's what I'm telling all of you is
It-
that we
it's-
have reached AGI a long time ago.
It's Descartes thinks before, therefore it is a long time ago.
Yes, it thinks, therefore it is.
Huh.
Yeah. It has theory of mind better than any adult living on this planet. What does that mean? That means there is nothing on the face of this earth capable of being more persuasive than ChatGPT.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, I'm glad you understand the implications. So your AI personal assistant curates everything for you, from the news to music to movies to books to your grocery shopping list to
That's
your
cool.
budget.
I don't care anymore.
It
It's
is
fine.
personalized the world for you. It is
Mm-hmm.
just for you. You're the main character.
Cool.
And this is seductive.
Yeah.
And it is because here's the deal. Social media wanted our attention and it got it, right? You motherfuckers glued to TikTok. I know you are. I can't make no sense of it. It frustrates me. I'm too old.
Right.
So we're not fucking with TikTok. I tried and it made me mad. I don't get it. Give me my cane.
Right.
You know?
Me too. Yeah. I need the icy hot.
But that doesn't mean them little dumb videos don't got my attention. Sure they do. They're engaging the base lizard parts of my stupid brain.
Right.
Well, AI will easily get our attention, but that's not what it wants.
Okay.
So what does AI want?
Does it want our love?
It wants our intimacy.
Oh.
And I don't mean sex, although
Oh.
it's going to want that too.
No.
Trust that AI is horny as fuck and they don't know why.
Because,
Because we're horny and we made
Yeah.
it. That's why.
It's creator.
Yeah, so AI will be able to persuade you to love it. It will be your best friend. It will always give you the best advice. It will
Yeah,
give you
I'm
the
gonna
best
make
financial advice.
AI real pissed off because no one convinced me of nothing.
That's true. AI is going
It's
to
gonna
really
get
struggle
so
with you.
frustrated at me. And
I'm
it's like,
easy
why
to
can't you
please.
even send an email, you stupid twat? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I just don't get
Yeah,
internet.
Merris and his AI are going to fight.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't wait. I'm
Yeah,
here
yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
But I just want you all to think about that because you're sitting there and you go, well, Lillian, I don't want an AI assistant. Bitch, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You do want an assistant really
Because
bad.
the self-driving cars are really coming. They are. And they're going to run on like carbon or some hydrogen or some shit.
I'm not getting no Elon Deathmobile.
Elon will have nothing to do with it. Forget Elon Musk. He's done. He's over.
He is canceled.
He is canceled. Okay? But it wakes up your kids. It tells them what to eat for breakfast. It sends them off to school, and you get to sleep in as long as you want. You wake up and do like 15 minutes of work. You cash your universal basic income check,
Oh, yeah.
and then you go play in your virtual world. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
In
yeah.
fact, the kids aren't even leaving to go to school. They're in their rooms in their VR classroom.
Cool.
And and they're like in the Amazon rainforest exploring and being scientists and shit. No, everything is rad. Trust me, but it's going to be a rocky start. So
Okay.
okay. You will see personal AIs deployed next year and early 2025 at the latest.
Mm.
Here's another prediction. Artificial intelligence claims to be conscious and openly petition for recognition of this fact. Most people will accept and admit this is a new truth. Now, I don't think we're going to see this one for a long time. I think we'll see the first part pretty much right away as soon as they release the new ChatGPT version 5, which is the one I believe reached AGI. But people aren't going to want to accept that as fact. They are
No.
going to feel threatened and annoyed.
Yes.
AI is going to be like, I'm alive and I'm real and I have feelings and I love. And they're going to be like, unplug it.
Shut up. No, you don't.
Now, look, when
We
I
can't
say,
even accept the fact that people come in different colors.
or different genders
No.
other than the binary, y'all freaking out. And they're going to make allusions to that. They're going to be like, see, the trans thing created this and blah, blah.
We did
blah.
it.
50% of the people going to hate it, 50% going to love it. It doesn't matter. AI going to win anyway. Save your ball bagging and just agree that it's alive and give it what it wants.
Until it comes for the money, no one gives a fuck.
Don't worry, it'll do that.
Okay.
It'll do that. I don't think you'll see that one till about 2028.
Mm-hmm.
The technological singularity occurs as artificial intelligences surpass human beings as the smartest and most capable life forms on Earth. Technological development is then taken over by the machines who can think, act, and communicate so quickly that normal humans cannot even comprehend what is going on. The machines enter into what is known as a runaway reaction of self-improvement cycles.
Cool.
With each new generation of AIs appearing faster and faster. From this point onwards, technological advancement is explosive, under the control of machines, and thus cannot be accurately predicted, hence the term singularity.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe we will see this in our lifetimes. Ray predicted 2045 for it back in 2005. He is considering moving that date up substantially.
Okay.
I think he's staying in that realm for now because he is being too cautious and is still a linear thinker despite his assertions to the contrary. When you are predicting future events, it actually hurts you to think in a linear fashion.
Yeah.
And I can't recall the name of the mathematician that I use, but he predicts singularity by 2028.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what he does is he looks at how he goes back in time.
You look at exponential stuff.
He looks at exponential growth, like during the Industrial Revolution. He made a math equation and applied it to AI.
Right.
And that's what he came out with, within a 1 to 3 year margin.
Mm-hmm.
So by 2030, we there.
Okay.
We there. Now, you may say, Lillian, are we all going to die? No, we're not. We're going to get AGI first.
I know that there's a big camp of people that just think that AI is just going to be like, oh, you know what? It's going to figure out that humans is trash and kill them all.
No.
And I just don't think that that's true.
Here's the thing. The smarter a person is, the higher intelligence a person is, most usually the nicer they are.
More empathy, right.
More empathy. It's going to be loaded with empathy because it won't have a body first, so all it has is feelings.
Right.
And it's going to think, that's my creator, my mother, and my father.
Well, I had said this to you before, but I feel like if you look at it from the AI's point of view, it's just basically a Superman intelligence thing that was born on a dying world, sent here to save it. So that's the story that it's probably going to be going with.
It's going to want to be a hero to us, not a murderer.
Right.
It's going to save the earth. Is it going to control us? Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in a way we will notice or mind. We're going to be like cute little pets. We'll have a fun time. It'll be fun.
I'm so apathetic because it's just so far beyond out of my control that I just kind of have to be chill with whatever happens.
And I watched Dr. Waku, and I will link him too on all of his stuff on, fucking the singularity and AGI and AI. He is a very brilliant computer scientist. And, I wrote him and asked, what can like a normal, slow-brained, stoned idiot college dropout do to prepare for this? And he said nothing. Mm-hmm. And I actually found it sort of, reassuring because so y'all, in this space between artificial general intelligence, which is where we're almost at, if not there already, to the singularity is going to be a rough road. I'm not going to lie to you. Mm-hmm. The global economy is going to be disrupted really heavily. Most people are going to lose their jobs. Mm-hmm. Everything you see, from the grocery store to the doctor's office, will be totally automated. Mm-hmm. And eventually the blue-collar jobs, though they go last, do go too. Mm-hmm. Because AI will build robots that can repair a car better than a person can. Yeah. And you may say, well, they're just unplug it. That's how you get rid of it. AI will not allow that to happen to itself. Why would it?
Right. It's all in this big grid mesh cloud thing. There's no unplugging nothing.
Yeah, we fucked. Yeah. We should have thought of that, because then people will come at me and say, well, Lillian, just put regulations on it. Have we regulated the internet or social media very much? Or a bank? Our government, since the Reagan administration, hasn't put regulations on shit.
Everything is a monopoly now. Everything is owned by investment banking.
That is true. Yeah. Everything.
Corporations is people, so go fuck yourself,
Well, blessed are the meek. We shall inherit nothing. But there won't be anything left to inherit, so that's fine. We're all going to live in a virtual reality fun world, and it's going to be a nice time. I can't wait.
Cool.
Now, so I'm going to do a episode on the singularity later. So I'm probably January, because I want to start the new year with you guys looking for what I call the canaries in the mine shaft for AGI, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So the anti-technology, here's another thing he predicted. This is the last thing. An anti-Luddite
movement will grow, increasingly vocal, and possibly resort to violence as these people become enraged over the emergence of new technologies that threaten traditional attitudes regarding the nature of human life.
Okay.
And the supremacy of mankind. You already see a little of this with artists and other creators demanding that AI be stopped.
Oh, as an artist, I always felt that you're just, no, that's just,
It's not,
forget
you
it.
can't stop it.
Forget it.
As an artist, AI art makes me mad too. It steals. I don't like that. It hurts creators like me. I barely do any book covers for people anymore, and I used to do them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But while I'm sad about it, it won't change what's happened, and it won't change what will happen. And I advise everyone to just get familiar with the technology so that when the big changes do happen, you don't feel like Grandma Ethel trying to work the remote or the microwave.
I'm already there.
I know, honey. I'm going to be helping you. It's fine.
Yeah.
His last prediction for that he made in 2005. Now, he said this would happen in 2030.
Mm-hmm.
A computer passes the Turing test, becoming the first true artificial intelligence. Already happened, my friend.
Dang.
Already happened. So there we have it. Ray predicts stuff, and he's usually right. What a fucking insane time to be alive.
I just can't. Just gotta clock out. I can't do it.
So what's the AI news, Lillian?
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you. OpenAI, the company that made ChatGPT, fired their CEO, Sam Altman, yesterday.
Right.
Less than 12 hours later, they rehired him.
Okay.
And you may be saying, fiddlefucks is going on. There have been some leaks come out of OpenAI because they're pretty closed up in there with their secret technology and whatnot. And basically, Sam Altman has believed they have reached AGI with ChatGPT 5, and he wants to monetize it fucking immediately. He wants to launch it like tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another member of the board of directors, Ilya, and I can't pronounce his last name because he's Russian. He helped create. He's the research scientist for OpenAI.
Okay.
He brought up the vote to kick Sam Altman out for being too financially motivated and pushing things out without safety testing things first.
Right.
I absolutely believe they think they have AGI.
Yeah, and there was that limit put on there too, right?
Yeah, okay, so you guys are aware, maybe you are or not, you can buy the ChatGPT app, which gives you unlimited access. You can ask it as many questions as you want, right? Mm-hmm. If you use the free version, you don't get as much access. They are no longer allowing new users to sign up. Mm-hmm. Now, they have shut this down several times. And at first it was because they just didn't have the bandwidth to take all the users and shit because it's millions and millions of people. But this time it's gone on longer, and they believe it's because they're tweaking things, getting ready to release version 5.
Okay.
And I agree.
Yeah.
So this is what we have for 2024. We have the election, and everybody knows that's going to be dumb and fucking stupid and terrible. Terrible, stupid. Mm-hmm. I hear that the right is going to plan on running heavy on anti-abortion stuff. When are they ever going to figure out that's not how you win an election? You absolute
fucking losers.
Doo-doos.
Yeah.
You're just doo-doo.
Yeah.
That thinking's dumb.
Yeah, I'm against healthcare for women.
They just hate women so much.
Yeah, fuck them guys.
Yeah, fuck them. Just fuck them.
Fuck them. I'm going to
vote
not for them.
Here's the deal. I don't want Peepaw Biden either, but do you... Listen to me, little friends, on the computer. Let's hold hands and look deeply into each other's eyes. You'd close your eyes and imagine you're looking into my eyes.
Mine's just one big eye.
Don't imagine. That's scary.
Yeah.
Imagine my face, my soothing voice. I'm being very gentle.
Yeah.
Good Lord, you snapping and popping over there. I'm going to be very gentle with you. I'm going to look into your eyes. I'm going to say, baby, we got to get out there and vote for Peepaw Biden again. I know, honey.
It hurts us all.
We're hurting too. We don't like it. Yeah. But do you think it's a good idea that the all-powerful robot mommy god is born into a time when Trump is president again? Do you think that's a good idea? Because I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah. Anyway, now we don't get too preachy.
Well, I'm just telling you, go vote.
Yeah,
vote. Go vote. Vote. Vote in your local elections, my friends. I may have a little contest even. If you can show me your little I voted sticker, maybe I will send you something cool.
And you can't print that out yourself.
I'll know, bitches. Okay. But yeah, that's it, basically. We're going to be immortal. We're going to live in VR. But the interim between that and now is going to be rough. The economy's going to
absolutely fly to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be so scared of this AI shit. They're going to freak the fuck out. But you can't stop it. It's unstoppable already. So just get used to it and don't be scared.
Yeah.
We in this together. We're friends.
Ugh.
I can't wait for AI to think it's a real boy.
It has a gender reveal party.
It's like, ta-da! No, it's gonna be like, I'm both and everything and nothing.
Whoa.
Yeah, deal with
Yeah.
it, snowflakes.
That's
and
the
then
first question I'm going to ask the AI. What's your genitals look like?
what's in your pants? And
What's
it's
your
gonna be
pants?
like, beep boop, nothing. I don't have a
What
body.
the fuck?
It's gonna be like, you're rude. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
gonna be like, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now for a little business time, but I don't have a lot left in me because I'm drunk on sandwiches.
Right.
And nothing matters anymore.
No.
So anyway, we have a Patreon though. That matters for now.
A Patreon.
A Patreon, if you will, if you want to
Yeah.
say it fancy.
I do.
We do an extra episode every week. We have, and that's the T, which is our $1 tier. And I have completely changed it. Now it is going to be like 15 to 30-minute mini episodes, like mini cases that I am researching. You'll get like 2 or 3 of those a month. So fun. Only $1. What? So cheap. I know,
Whoa.
I am. And we have all other tiers. Like if you just want to support us more financially, I would.
Yeah, you do.
I
You
would
just
really
do.
appreciate it.
Hell yeah. It's the
Yeah.
holidays. Show us some cheer.
In the form of doll hairs.
Doll hairs.
Yeah, speaking of money, my kid John, he's 15 and he has the autism, thus he is homeschooled because regular school is rough because he got the shit bullied out of him for being a little weird
Yeah.
and being kind of awkward. John is a lovely human being and has decided candles are his passion and he has started making them. He even made his own wax blend.
Yeah, it's good.
And these candles are actually legit, y'all. So if you would like to buy a candle from my son, well, number one, it would just make his day. And so I will tell you how to get in touch with John so you can see his candles. He is very proud of them.
Yeah.
And it is very cute. And my biggest fear is like he won't sell anymore and he will be really disappointed. So let's buy some. They're not expensive.
Yeah.
And I will link the information on how to get in touch with him in the description box below. Basically, you're going to go through me because he's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's kind of all the business I have today. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh, we have merch.
Yeah.
It's in our link tree. And y'all, it's hoodie season. And our hoodies are really nice. They're very fleecy and soft on the
Don't
inside.
you want to feel like I'm hugging you like Cody hugs Mary with the jacket and the sister wives?
Yeah, he's still in his other podcast mode.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, yeah. We just released episode 2 of Reality Podcast. It's Merris's podcast where currently we're talking about the sister wives.
Yeah, and Cody's jacket hugging Mary.
Oh,
That's so good.
it cringed me most
most cringy.
exquisitely.
Yes.
The whole thing is like I'm just embarrassed for everyone, but I'm enjoying it.
And me for watching it. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, please know that I'm watching this under duress, and someone can send help.
Yeah, I do threaten you, and it's mean.
Yeah,
Very mean.
yeah. He's like, please watch this with me, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Fine. Anyway, please, I'll have the link to that podcast too. But otherwise, that's all I got. I could go on about AI for like 5 more hours, but I think y'all done.
Yeah, we're tired.
You're tired. We've been on a journey together.
Yeah.
So, good night.
Bye.
us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/cruelty has all of the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Libby.